Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into Lifeway Foods, and let me tell you, this 8K is about one thing: someone got the boot. It's not just any position, but a pretty important one. Was it performance? A clash of visions? Stick around, and we'll decode what this departure really means for the future of kefir. So, what's this all about? This report is a heads up from Lifeway Foods, filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, about a significant change that happened at the end of February of 2025. Specifically, it involves the departure of a high-ranking executive. When a company makes a big move like this, they have to tell the SEC, and that's what this 8K filing is all about. It's like the company is sending out a bat signal to its investors saying, hey, something important happened. Alright, let's get into the details. The key piece of information is under item 5.02, which usually covers when big people leave or join a company. This part tells us that Lifeway Foods has eliminated the position of Senior Executive Vice President of Sales. Think of it like this: the company decided it didn't need that role anymore. Now, who was in that role? Amy Feldman. And what does it mean to eliminate her position? Well, it means her employment with Lifeway Foods has ended. The company says that her responsibilities will be taken over by the existing sales team. So instead of one big boss, the sales team is going to handle it themselves. Here's where it gets interesting. The filing says that the elimination of this position counts as a termination without cause. That's important because it means Lifeway Foods didn't fire Amy Feldman for doing something wrong or messing up. It simply means they decided they didn't need the position anymore. This could mean that the company is going in a new direction, wants to restructure, or it could just be a cost-cutting measure. Because it's a termination without cause, it has implications for Amy Feldman's employment agreement with the company. Usually, these agreements spell out what happens if someone is fired without a good reason. It often involves some kind of payment, like severance or continued benefits. The details of that agreement are probably not public, so we won't know exactly what she's getting, but it's safe to assume there's some kind of compensation involved. Lifeway Foods makes a point of saying that Amy Feldman's departure didn't come from any disagreement about how the company is run. This is important because it suggests the separation was amicable, meaning friendly. It wasn't a big fight or a clash of ideas. This could be a way for the company to reassure investors that there isn't some kind of internal drama or scandal going on. It also helps Amy Feldman look good because it shows she wasn't pushed out because of poor performance or bad behavior. Lifeway Foods is based in Illinois and has been around for a while. They're known for their kefir, a fermented milk drink, and other health-focused foods. They operate in a competitive market against other beverage and yogurt companies and have to constantly innovate to stay relevant. If you want to track Lifeway's stock, you can look for the ticker symbol LWAY on the Nasdaq. It's always good to keep an eye on how the market reacts to news like this, because it can give you a sense of what investors think about the company's direction. The report is signed by Eric Hansen, the Chief Financial Officer, or CFO of Lifeway Foods. He's the one officially telling the SEC that this change has happened. The CFO is in charge of a company's finances and is responsible for making sure that the financial reports are correct and that the company is following all the rules. Now, what does all this mean for Lifeway Foods? First, the elimination of the Senior Executive Vice President of Sales position suggests the company is making changes to how it operates. Maybe they want to flatten the management structure, making it less hierarchical. It might also mean they are trying to cut costs by removing a high-salary position. Second, it puts more responsibility on the existing sales team. This could be a good thing because it might empower them to make decisions and be more innovative. But it also means they have more work to do and they'll need to step up. Third, it raises questions about the future direction of the sales strategy. Will the company focus on new markets? Will they try to launch new products? Without a top sales executive, the sales team will need to figure out how to grow and stay competitive. Finally, it's important to remember that change can be unsettling. Whenever a company makes a big move like this, there's always a risk that it could disrupt things. However, it could also be a positive step that makes the company more efficient and successful in the long run. What are my thoughts? It is hard to see someone leave, especially someone high up, but sometimes companies need to adjust to stay competitive. Lifeway Foods is in a tough market, and they need to be smart about how they use their resources. By eliminating this position, they are probably hoping to save money and streamline their sales operations. Looking ahead, the big risk for Lifeway is how well the existing sales team can handle the extra responsibility. They need to make sure they have the right people in place and that they are supported with the resources they need. The company also needs to communicate its sales strategy clearly to everyone involved so that everyone is on the same page. One potential opportunity for Lifeway is to use this change as a chance to innovate. They could try new sales tactics, focus on new markets, or launch new products. By being proactive and creative, they can turn this challenge into an opportunity to grow. Overall, the departure of the Senior Executive Vice President of Sales is a significant event for Lifeway Foods. It signals a shift in strategy and puts more pressure on the existing sales team. While there are risks involved, there are also opportunities for growth and innovation. Whether this move will be successful depends on how well the company manages the transition and how effectively the sales team can execute the new strategy. Thanks for watching Corporate Decoder. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let me know what other companies you'd like me to decode in the future.